Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Allison, and today I'll be showing you how I set up my 2022 bullet journal. This notebook is from Notebook Therapy, and it's the first notebook I'm using by them. It has dot grid and 160 GSM thick paper to help prevent bleeding and ghosting. I wanted the colors of my layout to match the gold design on the cover and the rose red ribbons, so I will mainly be using my gold and red acrylograph pens and then black fine liners. The first page in my setup is the key, where I list out different symbols I use in my bullet journal and what they mean. I don't really reference it because I already know them, but I still like to include this page in my journals. And also it's an option to include in yours as well. So I just wrote at the top key in the gold acrylograph pen in a serif font, and then drew a border around that, and now just listing the different symbols. So that's it for the key page. Most of these page layouts are going to be pretty simple. Now onto my year at a glance. To make things less repetitive and less work, I've combined my year at a glance and future log into one spread, leaving room beneath each month to jot down events. So at the top here, I'm just writing 2022, and then I'll add a red border to the top and bottom of the pages. So writing the calendar for each month gets pretty tedious. I suggest either using stamps or printing out a calendar on the computer to glue it in. I know some people sell stickers on Etsy shops, so just something to keep in mind. So that's it for my year at a glance. Now onto my grid space guide. I'm just writing grid space at the bottom, and then I'll mark with lines the common ways I break up a page into half and fourths. The nice thing about a grid space guide is that you can personalize it to whatever way that you most commonly break up a page, and then use it as a reference to save time in future spreads. So now onto my favorites page. This is where I will note down my favorite movies, shows, music, and books for 2022. So I'm just writing favorites as the title, and then surrounding it with a red border. And then I'll just split the page in two with a gold line in the middle. That's it for the favorites. It'll be a nice page to look back upon at the end of next year. Now onto my goals page, which will have the same layout as the favorites page. This is where I will list out goals for 2022 under these different categories: personal, health, finance, and spiritual. Now onto one of my favorite spreads that I like to include each year, which is my book tracker spread. I'm drawing it out to look like books on a bookshelf, leaving them blank so I can write the name of the book on each of them. This year I had a goal of 21 and made it to 22, so for next year I've upped the goal to 25. I also left a little bit of room on the bottom shelf to include more books if I read more. And then because I like to decorate my bookshelves, I'll be adding in some little decorative plants on top of the book stacks. For next year, I'm also thinking about maybe making a reading journal. I haven't decided yet, but it looks like something that would be fun to do. Let me know if you have one and if you like it. So that completes my spreads for 2022. Now time for the flip through. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you're new to bullet journaling, hopefully some of these spreads inspired you. I really like the simple design of each page, especially since I'll be referencing back to them all year. If you like watching videos like this, please hit subscribe, and until next time, bye!